Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Double tap them screens. Welcome into the chat. This is Daniel with PapasPewPews coming to you live from Waynesville, Georgia. Hey, double tap that screen. Come on in. Fill up the chat. Let's get some conversation going. Welcome into the chat. Please double tap the screen. Make sure the thumbs up button is lit up. Go check out the content. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome in this morning. We just getting started off, so we're going with a little retro today. Welcome in. Thank you for the like. We've got the Henry Lever Action 22 Custom Cerakote Green. And we've got the Heritage Rough Rider Barkeep 22/22 Magnum. Doing something a little different this morning. What's up, EDC? Just playing around a little bit this morning. Just kicking, getting started, getting the day started. Yesterday I got the kids registered and all that stuff, and the open house is done, and I got a visitation done with their dad. And this morning I'm letting the girls in the other room with their mom to have a visitation. And I got the grandson right here beside me because he ain't having Papa not being in the room. He said he gonna stay with his Papa. He's about to fall out. But yeah, doing great today, man. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Any day I wake up, it's a beautiful day. I've been going since about 3 a.m. Just now getting motivated to get stuff done, make a little bit of content. Figured I'd do a live chit chat with you guys for a few minutes. All right, lock the sugar up and shut the door. Thank you. Just getting the day fired off good. How's everybody doing today? As you're coming into the live, double tap the screen, light up that thumbs up button. Go check out the content, sub to the channel. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at 1K. So let's get them subs in today. Also, go check out Everyday Carry. Check out his page. Shoot him a sub. Man, look at their content, guys. Double tap them screens. Let's get it fired off this morning. Let's get some conversation going on. Pick a topic and we'll rock it. On the screen is the Henry Lever Action 22. I promise you won't see another one like that one. That's a custom Cerakote, custom wood. And you have the Heritage Rough Rider 22/22 Magnum Barkeep. The Doc Holiday Special. Yeah, let's run them likes up. Let's get them likes up to 25, 30 likes. This little fool has arched his back on my left arm and I can't move. Ugh. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I've gotten pretty good at moving kids around. Give him this little blanket. There we go. Now Papa's freed up. That was a Red Bull can. YouTube, don't get on to me. So what's up in the world today? I'm still reading up on the Felons Rights Restore program they're trying to do. And still reading up on the big beautiful bill and the dropping of the $200 tax stamp that we would have to pay come January. And the ramifications that's going to come along with all that. We're still going to have to fill out paperwork if that's not won in court. But we will see. The NRA is working on it now as we speak. Today we're featuring 22s. The 22 Henry Lever and the classic Rough Rider Barkeep. Down with the NFA. And if you look up that NFA, man, there's so much stuff, and all of it originated from the 30s during a time of Prohibition, but there was also other things going on at the time. And all of it ties in. It's really interesting how you could tie in the women's rights movement, even the civil rights movement. All that ties in with this NFA. What's up, Starman? How are you doing today, brother? I got you. I appreciate you stopping in. Hey, double tap that screen, Starman. Get me another like up on that screen. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it's nice here too. It's a nice day here in South Georgia. Beautiful day. Which reminds me, y'all make sure y'all tell somebody today to have a good day. And make sure y'all give somebody a compliment. Tell them they're doing a good job. Or just call somebody random and check on them. It may make their whole day. Tell somebody they're important to you. Oh, we all need each other, bro. That's how we get by. That's what I love about this community we built. We are brothers in arms. That is 100% fact. We have to preserve that right to keep and bear arms. We have to make sure together that it shall not be infringed. 29 people in the chat. Hey, y'all, double tap the screen. Get these likes up. Make sure that thumbs up button is lit up. Go check out the content. Not only my content, everybody who's commenting. Check out all their content. Sub to the pages. I know I'm within like 20, I think 20 subscribers from 1,000. Maybe less by now. I'm getting close to that 1K mark. Did you? I'll go look at it, Star. Yeah, I went yesterday looking at my subs and some of the names. I was like, damn, I thought I was already subbed to them, so I had to go redo all my stuff. Yeah, I just posted a couple quick shorts this morning, just some easy things. I got to do a long form video today of some sort. I ain't figured out my topic yet. But I figured this morning I'd just throw up the old 22s. Playing around in the yard today, so I brought out the 22s. The Rough Rider Barkeep. Hey, I appreciate it, Ben. And it's a pro 2A gun channel, bro. But we talk about everything. We boost each other up. We talk about anybody who may be dealing with something. I mean, we just it's just a bunch of bros together that just sit here and run our mouths and talk about firearms. What I posted. Also have a small history as an actor, so need to be careful in case everyone. I got you. And I appreciate the subs. I appreciate everybody who comments. I don't feel we talk about that enough. You know, you guys are the channel. And if you ever want to talk about something, that's why I kind of let y'all dictate what we talk about because, you know, you guys are the channel. And any engagement, I appreciate. London. That's another place that I would like to visit. Yep, London, UK. Yeah, my wife wants to go over to Ireland, um, but we got to make a trip to India first. But yeah, we just getting fired off this morning, discussing different current events and shit. I'm still trying to get woke up, even though I've been up since 3 a.m. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, that's the 22 Heritage Rough Rider Barkeep. Um, it's 6 shots. It's a 22 or a 22 Magnum, whichever cylinder I want to put in it. And then it's the Henry lever action 22. That's the Henry that just in Cerakote and woodwork, I've got over 1 big K cheeseburgers in. Yeah, people will tell you not to load that, but it's almost to me the equivalent of saying don't carry one in the tube. I put 6 in that all the time. It has a transfer bar safety. Not to mention it has the typical half cock, which is how you're supposed to carry a revolver to start with. So not having one in the 6 slot to me is kind of ignorant. If you got half cock, it's never going to make contact. The firing pin's never going to make contact to start with. and that particular one has a crossbar safety that goes across, so it's like having a double safety. Starman, I'm glad I had one in my tube when I needed it. I wouldn't have had time to rack the slide. But once again, everybody do what is comfortable to you. See, that's the whole thing. You do what makes you feel the most comfortable. You buy what makes you feel the most comfortable. Too many people try to give you their opinion. 1,000 different people. There are about talk to 1,000 different people who carry firearms, and everybody's going to tell you which one you need to buy, how you need to stand, how you need to hold it, how you need to carry it. No, you carry it the way you're comfortable. You train the way you train. The biggest thing is that you have it. Too many people get discouraged and turned away and just give up on carrying, period. As long as you're legally carrying it and you know how to use it when the time comes, that's all that's important. I don't care about a name brand, none of that, because I ain't never known a person that you use one of these to defend yourself that turn around and ask you, hey, what brand did you use? 26 people in the chat. Double tap them screens, guys. Come on, let's get some engagement going on up in here. Let's get some conversations. Talking about whatever you want to this morning. Felons, United States. If you're non-violent felons, if you don't have domestic violence, if you don't have sexual charges and bad charges like that, you need to check out the new federal rules to where you can get your rights restored. Little Gator, I carry one in the chamber. But now I've been in 3 different self-defense situations, so I'm a little different. But once again, everybody carry how you're comfortable. If you're more comfortable not having one there, by all means. I'm not knocking it, not one bit. Me, I've been doing it over 35 years. So it's second nature to me. Having a firearm on my side is just, it's normal. It's the second thing I do every morning. I put on my clothes, and before I put on my shoes, I strap on my holster and my sidearm. That's just me. And seconds do matter. You're right. Um, I could tell you it matters. That's like all my firearms. I don't have to do press checks and I don't have to assume. I automatically know they're ready. When I put them in the safe, they're at ready. Well, when you're first getting into it, it's getting comfortable. That's why we really push the train as much as you can. Even, walk around the house, if you're not doing anything, hold it in your hand, get used to the feel of it. Practice your trigger discipline, not touching the triggers, just the simple things. And that you'll watch your comfort level go up. Now, I'm not saying get cocky with one, because the moment you get cocky and think you know it all, that's when you're going to have something happen that humbles you. Yeah, the SIG, right? No, that is the one firearm in my house that I broke the rule. I've got a rule in my home. Every one of my firearms is loaded. other than the SIG. It is completely unloaded. Doom Room, what's up? Where you been, Doom Room? I ain't seen you in a few days. Guys, double tap them screens. Please drop the subscribe. We're almost to 1,000 subs. Trying to get there, guys. Trying to get there. Think we were within 20 away. 20 subs is all we need, and we at the 1,000 mark. Maybe a little bit less by now. Working? Yeah, I get it, bro. Yeah, they tried to kill me yesterday. I had the school open house, different errands that I had to run. I had to register other two for daycare. I had to do a visitation with the baby's father yesterday. And today I'm doing a visitation with my daughter, who's the mother. But yeah, I was right at 14 hours straight yesterday, nonstop. Trying to get everything done. Chris Rainwater, how are you today? Welcome into the chat, everybody. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the thumbs up, double tap that screen, and I damn sure appreciate the subscribe. So if you will, check out the content, subscribe to the channel. Matthew, how are you? No, I just keep my firearms loaded. It's not ego. It's like having a vehicle with a dead battery. Oh yeah, bro, I do. These kids are my world. I'm just a little fortunate today because my daughter did show up for a visit. So for 2 hours, yes, she has to be in the same, pretty much the same vicinity of me during the visitation. However, it does let me have my hands free a few minutes. Yeah, Rainwater, I keep all mine loaded. Everyone in the safe. The one I carry on me. The only ones that are never loaded are the ones that I do the live with because naturally I have to set them up, stage them, so I make sure that they're not. But I cannot confirm or deny while I'm on live there is possibly two or three right here in arm's reach that are ready to go. Gotcha. Gotta go with my 1-6, same thing. I hear you on that one. Sound like my grandbaby's giving their mama hell in the other room. Time for her to grow the hell up and be a mama. They gonna wear her little ass out today. But yeah, guys, but once again, it goes back to I want you to carry to what you're comfortable with and to your preference. Me, the businesses that I was in, the contact I would have, and how many people I'd be in contact with in a day, I always stayed ready. Matter of fact, my everyday carry is a Smith & Wesson Shield Plus 9mm. I bought the one that does not have a safety. I bought it for that reason. I didn't want to have to worry about flipping the safety off. I want to make my draw time and my time as fast as I possibly can. Oh, I carry mine. My 1911 stays cocked and locked. But if you think about it, that's a mind thing. Cocked and locked on a 1911 is no different than a Glock that is sitting there with no safety on it. The striker is already cocked back, ready for you to squeeze the trigger for the striker to come forward. It's the same thing as cocked and locked. You just can't see that hammer. You only have two hands, you're right, but you may have to grab more than one. And everybody in my home knows how to use firearms. So if I had to, everybody in my home could grab something. And to answer that, Matthew, it don't take much to teach somebody how to pull that trigger. Some of them might not be able to load it. So if it's already loaded, you can hand them one that's loaded and they can do what they got to do to help protect your home. My favorite gun is that 22 lever action sitting right there. Simply because of the history. That was my father-in-law's gun. He passed away. I had it custom Cerakoted, custom woodworked. Now my everyday is a Smith& Wesson Shield 9mm. And my 1911, of course. But I'm still working on that 22 lever. I'm having two custom, basically dog tags. I want them bronze, and I'm having one put on each side of the stock, um, in memory of my father-in-law. Yeah, I love my Shield Plus. I also have the regular Shield in 45, and I just purchased off a gun broker a Ruger P95 and a Ruger P90, so I'll have the 9 and 45 in the Ruger also, and the 5.7 in the Ruger. But Ruger and Smith are my two main name brands. I've got a Glock 21, a Glock 43, Glock 43X, but the grips are just too thick for me. But I love my shields. Today I just do up the old cowboy day. Find my cowboy boots and my hat. I might go out in the yard and look like a cowboy. I don't know. Usually that little barkeep stays in the other room with my wife. Um, but being that my daughter was here doing a visit, I went and removed it and brought it into my room. Yeah, I've got a nice rotation, but that's me. I just keep picking up the shield. I can pick up the others. It's just for some reason that shield is what I gravitate to the most. Well, it's definitely the one I've got the most rounds through. I've put over 5,000 rounds through my shield. Um, it's my primary. Yeah, Matthew, take it easy, bro. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I love my shields. 29 people in the chat. Welcome in everybody who's just joining. This is Daniel with Papa's Pew Pews. This is a Pro 2A page, as you can tell by looking at the screen. But we talk about all kind of topics. How's your day? Making sure you're staying hydrated. We talk about current events. Anything you want to talk about, as long as it's not harmful or hateful, drop it in the comments. If you've got a channel and you want to promote your channel, drop your channel in the comments so people can sub to you. All about boosting up small content creators. It don't have to be 2A. I don't care what you do. I'm all about you building up, you being a better person, and always about you trying to make somebody else's day. Just make a comment, a good comment. Tell somebody, that they're doing a good job. Just be a positive influence on somebody. That's what we're about here. Brothers and sisters building up one another. You talking about the single stack shield? Because, yeah, it was good too. Yeah, the rules do keep changing, Armed. It does get. What's up, Paul Witt? Hey, guys, do me a favor. Paul Witt, please subscribe to his channel. We got to get him up to 50 subs so he can go live. Um, but yeah, the rules do keep changing on YouTube, and especially with the Second Amendment, man. You've got to be careful. You cannot handle your firearms, not even your magazines, while on live. You The best way to do it is like I'm doing it. Find you a place to stage up your firearms. Stay off the screen. Don't even let the people see you on the screen. Not your hands, not your shadow, not anything, because they will pull your live, and they will start suspending you for 24 hours. And after so many times, they'll just pull your channel. So I don't even take any chances. I stay away from the screen completely, because I feel these channels are important. Like today, we're just kicked back, laid back, but you got people who come on who ask valid questions, new shooters or whatever, and people like us, it's good to have us here to be able to answer them questions. We had a guy yesterday come in who had a firearm that I happen to have, but he had it in 38, but he couldn't get the hammer to stay back. I knew exactly what the problem was because when I bought my 357, had the same problem. It was just as simple as replacing a screw. So I was able to walk him through that. Yeah, yeah. And some people can get away with it. And that's the thing. Maybe their bots aren't watching at that moment. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe, because of how many followers they have, they give them a little more leniency. I don't know what it is, but I do know once they get on you, they don't let off. So I just would, I prefer just to leave mine alone. Oh, I'm using the Galaxy 18, and then I have a 21 also. And every now and then I'll grab the tablet, but today I'm just running with the 18. I'm letting the kids watch the tablet, and the other one's charging. This is my primary, which is the 18. It's also my primary number, so when I go live, I make everybody mad because I put the phone on Do Not Disturb, because if I don't, I will never get to finish a live. I'll keep getting interrupted by phone calls. And it's range day, so I guarantee you right now as we speak, some of the guys at the range is breaking their favorite toys, and they'll be headed this way soon wanting me to fix whatever screw up they've done. Appreciate it, Armed Irishman. If you will, just go over to my shorts, um, and just leave. Even if you just say hey, just go to the first short you see and put hey, and that way when I get off of here, I can go right to your page and subscribe to you. Yeah, they are, aren't they? It's 22 day, bro. Little Pappy, I'm just playing with the basics today, man. Every now and then I get kind of nostalgic and decide to pull out something just to go out and plink with. So that's what I done. I just pulled out the little barkeep and the Henry lever and go out in the yard and pop off a few rounds. Good part about living where I live. Thank you, Irishman. Yeah, if I'm not firing anything over, say, my 45, I'll shoot in my little homemade range in the back. If I'm shooting anything over that, I'll go to a
range or something like that. Yeah, that's me, Doom Room. I could shoot. Now, once again, if I'm doing rifles or something like that, even though I border, my 3 acres border a 10,000 acre hunting club. But I don't know who's in that hunting club at any given time. So if I'm shooting a long range or something like that, I'm going to go to a shooting range. I try to be very aware of what's beyond my targets, because I've been in the woods and hear the whistle of bullets whistling by. We were in a deer stand one year, and a little kid was walking through the woods shooting a damn little 22 up through the trees. And we're in this tree stand, and all you hear is the whistle of the 22 flying by. And we were on private property. Yeah, in Dallas. Hey, you ain't too far away from where I had to go, um, Irishman. I've got to go back out to Bryan, Texas in a month or so. College Station, Bryan, Texas, whatever you want to call it. I got a friend out there in the old FPC, Federal Prison Camp in Bryan, Texas. So I got to go pick her up whenever they decide to release her. But yeah, I love it out in Texas, man. That's a beautiful place. I'm in the good old state of Georgia. Yeah, 9 hours away. I get that too. Which I have another plot of property, and it's 20 miles away. But like you said, that's not viable. But our ranges is about the same. Our indoor range and our outdoor range. I have an outdoor range right down the road, but the indoor range is about 20 miles away. But we have a really cool indoor range, man. They turned it into a little coffee shop, meetup spot slash range. Just the whole theme of it's cool. They've got a gym inside of it. It's kind of an all in one. Oh, North Carolina is very gun friendly. So is Texas. So is Georgia. I mean, that's where we're blessed. Doom Room is we don't have the rules that some state have. Here, if you're in the city limits, yeah, they're going to ride you about discharging. Um, if you're in the county, eh, as long as you're not in like a community, they're not as harsh. If you're in a community, they're taking your ass to jail. So yeah, that's why I'm happy that I live out in the country area. I don't have a whole lot of neighbors. I I thought y'all did go to constitutional carry, or did y'all just go to open carry? Or no, maybe North Carolina is one. See, I keep my permit active for that reason because there are certain states that still require a permit. Oh yeah, see that's me. I hold a license. Y'all just got it. Gotcha. Governor shut it down. Oh shit. Yeah, I keep my permit active because of where I travel, and what is it? 30? Is it 32 states? I think it's 32 states that recognize my permit. So, and that's pretty much where I travel. So I keep it active. Guys, if you're just joining in, this is Daniel with Papa's Pew Pews. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. We're less than 20 away. So if you can, subscribe to the channel. Double tap them screens, get them likes up. Go to Doom Room, Paul Witt, all these guys. sub to their channels, get their subs up, and enjoy the chat. No real topic this morning. We just kind of rocking out this morning. You got a topic you want to discuss? Drop it and we'll rock it. Like $7, my insurance covers me in 50 states. Who do you use? Do you use USCCA or who do you use for insurance? Law Shield. Okay, yeah, they're good. They're good. Um, I'm still with USCCA, but I'm reading some more about that, and I'm thinking about swapping over because when you start reading the fine print, some of these insurance companies, um, when you need them, the lawyers aren't there. There you go. You just said it. You just said what I was trying to get around without actually saying it, Irishman. Like if you need an attorney after you've paid all this insurance, they're now trying to back out of that. It's not guaranteed like the commercials make it sound. Yeah, see, I keep one on retainer. Even without insurance, I keep one on retainer. And he's had to come. Once he did not have to do anything. I was handed back my firearm that day, but now on two occasions I've had to have him at least be there. Um, I never was arrested. I was detained, but now the last one, it was open and shut. I mean, that day they handed me back my firearm. It was everything was on camera. It showed what I'd done. No problems at all. They kept my two casings and handed me back the revolver. And the only reason they kept the casing, one of them was a through and through, and they kept the casings just in case. Yep, that is a Irishman. Once again, that is a good topic. If you're in that situation, you can do it with respect. Don't be nasty about it, but you could tell them, look, because a lot of people don't know this. You're given an automatic 72 hours before you have to speak to anybody because you're amped up. You're not going to remember everything that happened right at that second. Your adrenaline's going, your heart's pumping. You can just, like you said, show them your identification, show them your card, and shut your mouth because their job is to build a case. Your job is not to help them build that case. And every word that you say is used against you. Yeah, I get you on that, Paul. Not being able to tell the entrance from an exit. Hell, forensics here can't seem to put anything together. I got a nephew that was uh, unalived in a very public park with a camera that mysteriously wasn't working that night. They got him 7 times, torture style, in the arms and the legs, that kind of thing. It's been 12 years, and everybody in town knows who done it, but the forensics, but the law enforcement community. What's up, Jason? White Rambo. Doom room, it's not a cool feeling, bro. And anybody who has a conscience and a heart, you still wake up. Me 3 years later, I still wake up and ask myself, could I have done something different? Knowing that everything I done was correct, but I can still see the eyes at point of impact. I still see that. Oh hell, just hanging out, brother. Letting my daughter do a visitation. So I had a few minutes away from the kids. So I'm just chilling back, enjoying my day. Wife's at school finally. School's back in session. Yeah, that feeling does suck, Paul. It's weird, but you're gonna ask yourself stuff like that. But yeah, what Irishman was saying though, present your cards, present your information, and tell the police that you're just gonna be silent. Oh, I've thrown a bunch of hands, bro. I love doing that. I tell people all the time, shit, you want to fight? We'll fight. That's one of my speeches. I haven't gave it in a while, but my new shooters, when they come onto the live, I always tell them, know the fundamentals. Try to talk it out. Try to walk it out. Try to run it out. Try to fight it out. After all them avenues have been approached, then go to what you see on the screen. That should be your last, resort. Too many people want to grab that right off the rip because they don't have hands anymore. Everybody was raised too damn soft or something. Hell, I don't know. Hell, we used to sit on the front porch, look at one another, and pick who was going to fight. Get out there and fight. Get back on the porch after it was done. But I tell people now I'm too damn old to fight, and I spend too much on all these things you see on the screen to fight. I got you, brother. 7 years boxing. See, I don't think I could ever do the whole boxing thing, bro. That's like the kickboxing, the sparring. I got a temper. Punch me, I'm gonna want to knock your ass out. Homeboy. The Ruger Red Hawk. Well, wish I had a Ruger Red Hawk. Dude got a Black Hawk. Booey. Ooh, Booey said he'll turn him into a t-shirt quick. He'll turn him into some merch. You'll be a pretty pair of pants by midnight. Booey said, fuck that. mm, you'll be a balloon floating off into the sky. And be the first one to buy the t-shirt and grandma's cheesecake that she makes to raise funds. That dude on YouTube, or actually I see more on Facebook, but he's on YouTube. He does some funny shorts about that, about people running up on him and his little funny comments talking about he he in the coffin business. Fly high. User. All the things you could have been, and today you chose to be a memory. You went, yeah, yeah. Actually, it is. Cure. It's the. I think it was 150 though because I got the Magnum cylinder and the regular 22 long rifle cylinder. But that's the Heritage Rough Rider Barkeep. Now the one behind it is the 22 Henry lever action that has a custom Cerakote paint job and has custom wood. But that was my father-in-law's gun. I put a lot of cheeseburgers into that to make it a tribute rifle. That was one he carried around for years in the back window of his truck. And when he passed away, I inherited it, so I put a lot of money into it. Yeah, it's Cerakote. It's not going anywhere. It's well preserved. Yeah, you won't see a Henry rifle with that color on it at all. That's definitely a one of one. FV, what's up? I ain't done nothing. FV, I'm behaving myself. I promise. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. I'm playing with the 22s today, FV. I felt like plinking, so. Oh, the Henry? I did the Cerakote on it. Had the woodwork redone. Um, the insides redone. It was my father-in-law's, and when he passed away, I inherited it. Only thing I'm looking now is somebody who can make me the bronze plaques to go one on each side of the stock. I'm thinking about making them look like dog tags and just putting my father-in-law's military information on it, like a dog tag. Um, that would finalize the tribute. But because it was the basic, I wanted to put the gold trigger on it, but because it was the base model, Henry says they don't offer it. I call them about once every 3 months and ask them if that option's available yet. I wanted to put the gold trigger in it, but she's smooth. She is 100% smooth. And in old heritage, like I said, usually my wife keeps that in a room with her by her bedside. And being she had to go to school today and my daughter was coming over, I just brought it in here. That's what she calls the walk to her mailbox gun. Double tap the screen, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We are less than 20 subs away from 1,000. Yes, Jared, I'm sorry I missed your comment. Yes, I do have AR 15s. Yeah, I love my 45s. I'm a 45 fan. But I love my shit. I love all of them. They're like kids. It's kind of hard to ask me to pick one. All them YouTube shorts that if you had to pick two weapons, what would you pick? I think I'd still be here 2 years from now trying to decide which two I would pick. I don't think I'd ever make it out the house because I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to decide. Yeah, I've got quite a few. Um, a lot of my stuff are more antique. I've got some old ball and caps. I've got guns from the 30s and 40s. Um, I just picked up a 1917 30-06. Looks like it's going to have a lot of wood restoration, but firing wise, works great. But the wood looks rough. Oh, looks like my grandbaby might be waking up. He's kicking the shit out of my back. 21 people in the chat. Welcome into Papa's Pew Pews. This is Daniel. We are a Pro 2A channel, as you can see. But we talk about a little bit of everything. So if you have a topic, you drop it and we'll rock it. And I do appreciate everybody who have commented, who have dropped likes, who have dropped subs. Man, you guys are great. Keep me company throughout the day. A lot of you already know. To the ones just joining, I don't do this to get famous. I do this to have adult conversations throughout the day. I'm trapped in a house with 3 grandchildren that I'm raising at the age of 50. So I enjoy the conversation. Oh, I've got some old Aber Johnson and Cycle Works. Um, let's see, some of my older ones. Colt Woodsman, which is 22 also. Uh, hell. Oh, the 1863 Colt Navy, which was converted to 45 Long Colt. That's on my shorts. You can actually go to my shorts and see it. Oh, the Harper's Ferry flintlock. Got an old double barrel that had the rabbit ears on it. I can't remember what year it was made in, but it's early 1900s, I know. Appreciate it, Captain Ghost. How are you doing today? Hey, y'all, double tap them screens, sub to the channel. Like I said, we're trying to get to that 1K today. We were less than 20 last time I checked. Don't know where we are right now. Yeah, we just rocking out with the basics today, guys. 22s. The double deuces. 25 people in the chat. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I appreciate you making sure the thumbs up button is lit up. Double tap the screen. Sub to the channel. At $9.95. And once again, this y'all's live. Y'all pick the topic. You drop it and we'll rock it. We'll run with it. I ain't got much longer and I'm going to have to log off, fellas. Time for me to go check on these grandbabies. Make sure they don't have their mama duct taped in there somewhere. They got awful quiet in there. And with this herd I got, when they get quiet, they up to something. But I have had a good time this morning chatting with you guys, and I'll be back on later on. For sure, because I'm getting my 1,000 subs today. Oh, yeah, brother Irishman, I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. I really do, and I will catch y'all on the other side. This is Daniel with Papa's Pew Pews telling y'all, stay strapped, keep one in the tube, and always be blessed.